Hello, beautiful ones. How are you doing today? I hope you're doing great. I hope you're enjoying your day. I'm just showing up here as a surprise, even for myself. I was not planning on doing so, but I hope you're all doing good. The title of this spontaneous conversation with you, and I do feel that I might channel some kind of activation with it. I'll see how it goes, but the first part of this video is really to chat with you. It's a conversation we're having regularly, which is the energies changing their speed, changing their vibrations, changing their flow, and us. How do we respond to these changes? How do we navigate all these transmutation? Because the actual impact of the energetic changes we're going through is, of course, your own evolution and humanity's evolution. Hello, beautiful ones. Let me know who's there. Just pop in a little message in the comment section. I would love to know who's there, watching live or as a replay. So, and that's the question I'm asking you also. How do you feel right now? Right now, things are shifting really quickly. So you have different types of reactions. Hello, Jessica. How you doing? I'm happy you're here. I don't seem to see you that often, so it's nice to have you here. So, yes, if you are a seasoned light worker and intuitive, you might go through this with a lot of acceptance, with a lot of understanding, with a lot of, okay, this is what is happening. It's like a certain distance. If you are an awakening light worker, meaning that you're starting to enjoy those energies, you're starting to develop your intuitive powers, you might be going from excitement to despair, to excitement and joy, to completely confusion. So that's another possibility. And the third possibility, third option, is that because you're barely understanding your own intuitive signature, your own intuitive powers, or the light working world is totally new for you, you're like, what is happening? This is weird. This is dark. This is like, it's not what it used to be. You feel overwhelmed by the energies. So which description do you feel you fit right now? The one who is like, okay, I get it, I'll go with the flow, or is it, wow? Number 2 for Jessica, yeah, the one, and it's the one I was going to describe again, where you feel like, what am I doing with this? Joy, sadness, excitement, disillusion, and of course, it's rare that in this group we will have awakening light workers. So light workers, not awakening, dormant light workers. So intuitives who are not even aware that they have a potential. So yes, definitely either, description 2 or 3. That makes sense. Either way, you have to be, I was going to say used. You need to get prepared. You need to get prepared for similar bursts of rapid ascensional flow to very, very, very discrete, slowly evolving energy or vibration. Right now we're on a high. Again, I described that a few days ago. To me, it feels like a spring energy, like, birthing a new energy, budding out new stuff. I don't know even if it's a term, budding out. I don't think, I just invented something here. But it's like feeling that you're opening up to new vibrations, which is usually connected to the season of spring. and it's fall for me. It's the autumn here. So if you'll know, like if you're at 2, like description 2, you have to find ways to really store the highs, like put some energy on the side. So when you're on a high, meaning you have a feeling your intuitive powers are really developing rapidly, you're clear, you're focused, you know what you're supposed to be doing, you know exactly where you want to go, and like your journey is clear. So when that happens, it doesn't mean go while the energy is high. It means more, and that's to bring you balance. It's not that you have to do it. It's just an invitation to bring balance. It would be more to actually, how can I collect some of that extra energy flow and use it when the energy is a little bit lower? How can I do this? So don't take this this fluctuation in energy as a barometer of your upcoming energy flow. It's not here to stay this way. But remember that when you're on a high, there's going to be a period where you will need to cocoon up, that you will need to just retreat and take care of yourself. And when you're in the high, observe why it's a high for you right now. Am I going to use these energies to renew something, to develop something new? And think of a way of scheduling what you foresee in the next months, in the next weeks, in the way that it's not always the high. It's not always the a high energy. So I know we all have a different experience, and I will just share my own experience with this. I do feel that I own my powers. I own my process. I know who I'm working with, and it has been clear for the past 2 years, and it hasn't left me working with Lightworkers, helping them develop their intuitive powers and clear their blocks, whatever they are, so they can feel fully empowered and aligned with their soul purpose. That is clear. That's my mission. It hasn't changed. But new elements are being added to my mission. And like a month ago, I would not have known about this. It's how rapidly things happen. So by the time I understood what I was supposed to do with this new vision, there was a lot of trials and errors. There was really a lot of them. And they were not errors. There were more trials than anything. They were just like, okay, I feel I have to do this, so let's do it. And it worked well the first time, and then I was not as motivated. So what is happening for me specifically, and you might totally resonate with this, and and of course apply it to your own reality. But I have met another wonderful channeler in Montreal last August. Mid-August. I had a session with him because I needed self-care. My life was busy. There were so many things happening. So what happened is that the session was wonderful, and I recognized myself in him. I recognized him in me. Like, oh my God, you're channeling the way I would channel, even though he was not advertising himself doing this. He was just, an energy healer. That's how he was describing himself. Anyways, he channeled so many accurate things, a lot of confirmations. I felt good, but even though it was my session, I started to channel for him. And I was like, no, Natalie, please just disconnect. That's my care. That's my session. It's my me time. But I said, okay, what's happening? So I let some information come through, and then once the session was over, I said, look, he didn't know I was a channeler. He didn't know at all. I did not introduce myself as such. And we started to have a conversation following the session, and said, you know, this is what I do. This is what I received for you. This is what I got for you. And I said, I'm seeing that you're going to make a difference in the spiritual world in the Francophone countries, Quebec, Canada, French Canada, France, Belgium, some countries in North Africa and Central Africa, like, you know, anywhere where French is available and understood. So I said, it's clear. You're meant to be doing this. I see you speaking to many people. And at the time, which is not long ago, we're talking about mid-August, it was like, oh, yeah, I kind of sense it, but I'm not sure. And it's funny because that's what I've been told since I'm in my 30s. You're going to teach people. What? I don't know. Then when I started hypnosis, people were telling me that, no, yeah, you're highly intuitive. You're going to shift everything around. But again, so that's what I saw for him. But for him, it didn't make full sense at the time. It was like, oh, that sounds exciting, but it's not me yet. That's it. We became friends, but nothing more. And then we decided to start channeling together. Just like, let's try to see what's coming through. I had no clue why, but both of us felt that, hey, that would be great if we were doing this. So we did. And we started to build something like a connection, as if his guides were connecting with mine, his higher self was connecting with mine. And we were feeling that there was kind of a bond, like a karmic bond, but connected toward a goal, a mission, like a joint mission. But we didn't know why yet. So we built a YouTube platform. It's all in French. You're invited to join. It's for everyone who is interested by channeling collective energies. I will share it. It's in French. I know that, but YouTube, and it will be also available on Facebook. We will create a professional Facebook page so you can go on either platform. And there's a way to have the immediate translation in the language of your choice. And we started to channel. We started a YouTube channel, and I realized, yeah, that's great. But to me, it was information I knew, and I was not as excited, even though there was something to develop there. Anyways, we followed the instinct, but the body was reacting. The first times we were channeling, that was exciting, that was grand, that was beautiful. And then it was more like, energetically, it's not as exciting as it used to be. We only did that, like, we have only four sessions of 4 videos done. And it's like, why am I already feeling that this is not where it's supposed to go? It's not the ultimate goal of this YouTube channel. Then we discuss, we talk a lot, very often. We talk together very often until we realize, no, we have to try something else. We need to channel differently. We need to organize the video session in a different way. Until today, again, another epiphany, another aha moment where we realize we're supposed to channel one after the other, and the one who is channeling is the one who's receiving the information, while the other one is the one who's leading the conversation, who's asking questions, who is really like a host, like a show host, And as soon as I channeled this, and my friend Sebastian said, yeah, I sensed that a while back, but we didn't know just 2 weeks ago how that would be manifested in reality. And as soon as we said, okay, next week we're doing it exactly the way we saw it, my physical body went from tense to relaxed. That is a way to know whether you're in alignment or not with what you're doing. When you go and you are planning on doing it, scheduling it, and it's like you feel tired, you find any kind of excuse not to do it or to delay it, it means that you need to change your way of doing it, or ask your team, ask life whether you're not supposed to change it. You're not supposed to do it differently. So we haven't done it yet. We might realize that channeling, like question answer questions to the one who's channeling, if that's the format we will follow, but it feels right now. So what I'm trying to say, this example is telling you that within 4 weeks of meeting once a week, doing 1 or 2 videos a week, trying to find a format for this, thinking that every time we nailed it, we said, that's it, it's going to be the ultimate format for our YouTube channel. Every time we follow the format we thought we were going to keep, it was like, no. For me, my body was talking more than my mind trying to say. My mind was bored, and it's great content. We understand it's really great content, but from my channeler's point of view, I offer so much content here in this group, everywhere, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, plus my group programs, my private programs, plus what I'm building. I said, well, do I really need that extra YouTube channel? But every time it was like, you need to stay focused. You need to keep on going. But my body was saying, it's not fun anymore. There's something that does not elevate me. It doesn't help me rise into another awareness. We're not doing this just for people, because the content of the first 4 or 5 videos are just amazing. Again, I'll share the link to the YouTube platform. It's very different than what I'm doing here. It's more informational. It's more channeling collective, like light beings who have a message for light workers and the collective. So it's a lot of teachings, it's a lot of lessons, there's a lot of energetic activation, but it's not meant to a specific group, besides the fact that you need somehow to be open to the intuitive realms to understand what's going through. But it's more open, it's a wider audience, and it was not exciting anymore for me, and I think that it wasn't for him, and now we feel again the excitement. So within 4 weeks of official of the official creation of that channel, it's like we changed it 4 or 5 times, the way we're presenting ourselves. So a good thing we did not launch it officially and openly. We changed the title, we changed the way we would present ourselves, we changed the format, and it might change in a month from now. So if I had resisted this, I would have said, no, come on, we gave it a name and we should stay with this. Or we only tried this format once. Well, we should try a little bit longer. The energies are not working this way. It's not like, do it because that's what people want. Do it because there's a market for this. Present it this way because the algorithm will want exactly that data, want exactly that kind of content. We try to do it this way, and it doesn't make us happy. And if there's something that is primordial, that is crucial, is to make sure you're happy when you share your gifts, when you develop your gifts, when you grow as a light worker, as an intuitive, as a healer. So don't do things because others are doing it this way, or you have been told that would be a successful way, or because you loved it 2 weeks ago. It's all about empowerment. And the more you listen to the guidance you receive, and again, if you do not feel that you're highly intuitive yet, if you feel you're beginning on that journey, on that path, ask your body. Ask your body. Your mind might trick you, but the body will always do I feel, excited before and after the actual work you want to do around your intuitive development? Or is it you're late, you're delaying it, you're really procrastinating, you're writing about it, but not ready to really do it in reality? It means that either you're intellectualizing it too much, you're organizing it too much and you're not in the flow. It's true, fear may be in the way. Fear of not succeeding, fear of not being good enough, of comparing yourself, of trying to follow a method that used to be and is still potent for others. That is the main block for all of us light workers. We are channels. We have little antennas everywhere, invisible. If you have some that are visible, that's interesting, but most of them are invisible. So it means that you feel things. You tune into things, to people. So it doesn't mean, of course, see a difference between somebody who is emotionally up and down. That's very different. It could be hormonal, it could be chemical, that's very different. But if there's a desire to try something new in a different way because there's a resistance for you to continue to do it this way, then that's the indication that you're ready for your next upgrade. And your next upgrade can happen anytime. Your next upgrade can be, actually, you can have an upgrade every week. You can have an upgrade every day. That could be massive. That could be a lot. But it could be, yes, it could happen at a different level. I know right now the energies are aligned in a way that upgrades, which means a shift in the way you are invited to do things, in the way you channel, in the way you use your intuitive powers. Those upgrades will be more frequent. Their intensity might be different, but they will be more frequent. And the more you answer the calling of, oh, I sense I should be doing this in a different way. Oh, I'm going to plan and at least explore and try to do it this way, the more you'll be ready for the next one. So it means get ready. It will change. So if you're a person who's anxious, insecure, and likes stability, you will be challenged. Not in a bad way. It's actually the way life is. Life is really changing quite often, and people around you are changing. Your community is changing. So if you have difficulties with this and you kind of keep a certain distance, that is not the ultimate or optimal way of connecting with the divine and receiving guidance from the divine. So the best is to accept the upgrade, see where it's leading you. If it's not clear, ask for precisions, but still, if the precisions are not clear, it's to follow the first insights you have received. It's to, if ever in my case, I was meant to tell my friend for the YouTube channel that it doesn't feel good to do it this way anymore. I don't know. And as soon as I was telling him this, I would receive like the solution. So you need to talk about it. You need to journal. You need to write about it. Whatever you feel is off or changing, if you do not know where it's leading you and how to get to the next phase, make sure you write about it, talk about it, post about it. It is important that you let it out of your system in a physical way. You may dance it out, that's fine. Dancing will actually help the production of endorphins. Is it endorphins or dopamine? Dopamine, I think. So you'll feel a lot lighter, you'll feel a lot happier, and suddenly, bang, that becomes a wonderful opportunity for your higher self and starting to bring clarity to you. It's like you're opening the door. There's many ways. There's meditation, but there's also putting you in a state where the body feels like overwhelmed with beautiful hormones. So I don't know if that resonates with you, and please let me know whether you're watching this live or as a replay. Let me know if you sense that there's that kind of calling to do something new. And if you're resisting the change, just write it down here in the comment section. What do you feel is resisting? What do you feel is actually blocking you from moving forward? And if you have a vision or a feeling, a sensation that something new is coming for you, but you're resisting the change, you're still holding on to something that you used to do, well, write about that. You can even, potentially write this in the comment section. Who knows, maybe somebody else, including myself, would be able to answer back, answer your question and guide you onto this. So yeah, the energies are not going to become calmer yet. When I channeled for my students, they mentioned January 2023 will be when we will see some kind of change, some kind of deceleration of the energies. So it means between now and the holidays, it will be an invitation to always, always do something new. Again, don't do it because you've got to do it or because I said so. Like, allow your body to tell you. All right, we will conclude this conversation with a little channeled activation so you get some clarity around what needs to be transmuted within you. And we all have a different journey. Remember that if you need support, if you need clarity, you need guidance around your journey, I'm working with you, Lightworkers, so you can develop with ease, grace, and clarity, again, your intuitive powers, and you understand what your soul purpose is here as a Lightworker. And if there's anything in the way, we clear this. Everything is channeled, so it's not Natalie telling you what needs to be cleared. It's your higher self and star team. Every kind of coaching and mentoring is done via channeling. So we save time, you save time. You save time because it's not an intellectual or cerebral conversation. It's really like the data is coming, the guidance is coming from the divine. So if you feel that you're ready for to up-level your intuitive gifts and understand your process and develop your channeling abilities. Hello, Decrease, how are you doing? I hope you're doing fine, beautiful. Thank you for being here. So let's contact me. The way to contact me, you have many options. You have the email option. You have just here on Facebook using Messenger. Just send me a DM. Natalie, this is what I'm going through. This is what I feel is coming up. How could you help me? Can you help me? What do you sense is happening? We can have that beautiful conversation. If you prefer to have like a live conversation, you can book a chat with me, which is really an audio conversation live where we really focus on your needs and what is coming through. It's not a channeled session. It's not like what I have usually with my students, but the conversation will be friendly enough, will be focused enough that we will clearly know, what are your ideal next steps and if we're meant to work together. All right, let's do this. Oh, natalierestored.com/chat. That is the way to book that call with me. If not, let me know. I will share that with you. All right, beautiful one. So take a deep breath in through the nose and breathe out until no more breath. Like a big, big sigh of letting go. Deep inhale through the nose and let's do this 2 more times. Imagine a beautiful white light all around you. This white light is here to help you connect to your earth self. And during this phase of high transmutation, you will be invited to let in a lot of the new energies. Some are coming from past lives, gifts that are coming back to be used. as if you are activating a code that was mastered in a previous life. It could be external energy, cosmic energies. Either way, a lot is going through your body. A lot is being decoded by your body. And a lot is meant to be released from your body. And they're saying that this is very exhausting. It is important that you seek support and bring gentle moments of self-care. Definitely care for the body. The body is overwhelmed with a new energy that is trying to find its way through humanity, through humans individually. There's a blend of third dimensional energies coming from around you, but there's also some old blockages trying to find their way out because they're being pushed out by higher frequencies that are trying to set, to find a refuge within you. They want you to host them. They want you to hold them. They want you to vibrate with them. So all the healing work that you sense is necessary for you, just do it. Do not delay it. Pamper your body. Pamper your emotions. Pamper your childhood. Connect to past lives so you can really get the best of what you have learned over so many centuries on Earth and beyond. It's time to open up. It's time to connect to all the different aspects of who you are. And the more you clear the outdated, the more you make room for updated energies. So it is not a unique process happening once in time. It is an ongoing process where you take a break, you experience and play with the energies that are going through you, and you give yourself time for self-care, for healing, for dissolution of what is no longer necessary for you to keep in your reality. And we're talking about so many things: beliefs, outdated beliefs. We're talking about behaviors that are not actually beneficial to you. We're talking about old relationships, old ways of communicating, even old ways of taking care of your body. By hosting a clear scanning of your reality right now and monitoring clearly and honestly, yes, this energy is great, I'm keeping it. And you will see it grow, you will feel it grow within you. Or this behavior, this way I used to do things, the way I used to channel, the way I used to do whatever you are doing. If it feels like I'm not excited by it anymore, it's time to let it go. You're not erasing all the joy that this old energy left in your mind and in your heart. You're letting go the third dimensional aspect of it, which is heavy on your body and energy depleting. Think of yourself as a vehicle of constant evolution, in constant evolution. So it means that the way you might empty the oil of a car to add new oil, it's the same thing with energy. And our times right now are really inviting us to do a purge of the old. If you're not sure why things are heavy in your reality, write about it, chat about it. If that is still heavy, unclear, just seek help for this. We're at this point right now where hoping that the universe will bring the right person, will bring the right situation, or it will resolve itself on its own. This is totally outdated. Lightworkers are now invited to take actions. Lightworkers are here to get up and do the job. If not, they will feel tired. They will feel energetically depleted because of a contradictive, I hope the term is fine, flow of energy. Two flows that are meeting and that are just sending a different message. One is, yes, you can do it. Let's change and let's evolve. Let's do things differently. And the other one is like, yeah, but I feel comfortable. I'm used to do it this way. One has to be leading your reality. This one is heavy. The old one is heavy. The new one is where you will feel that you're up-leveling your game and your reality. But again, cleansing is necessary. You cannot hold both vibrations. It's an ongoing work. You cannot clear everything at once, even if you're working with me. There's no way we can clear everything. Every time we clear something, it means we're upgrading you with something. Then we need time. You need time to integrate all this, see how you respond to it in your mundane life, in your everyday life, see how your clients are responding to this, see how you want personally to work with this, then reevaluation. Am I happy with this? Oh, I feel another upgrade. What is it? How can I deal with it? It's not clear. Then you can come back to me. How can we channel around that? We channel, perfect. We clear, we upgrade, we upload the new data, more guidance, clarity. Then let's give you some time to integrate, to play with the new energy. Because every time it's like feeling new again. It's like feeling you're playing with new energies, even if the last upgrade was just a week ago. It's how crazy things are happening right now, which is beautiful. It's great. We won't have to wait that long. So take a deep breath in through the nose and release with the hope that conversation is bringing you a sense of peace, a sense of either way, all is fine. Either way, I will find my way. Either way, my boundaries are clear. Either way, when I'll need help, I'll ask. And I will be sent the right energies, and I will follow the guidance. I am a light worker. I am a channeler. I communicate with higher vibrations. Why would I not listen to those vibrations and this guidance? Take a deep breath in through the nose and release completely. And they're beautiful ones. So I hope you enjoyed it. It was nice. It's actually good. For me, we're ending the day here, so it's beautiful. It's wonderful. So let me know how that was for you. Let me know how this process, how these energies are triggering you, what they're triggering in you. How do you feel about that? And remember, you're welcome to follow my YouTube channel, the new one. I have two. I have one with similar to what I offer here. but I have a new one. It's in French, and it will be like really collective channelings with my friend Sebastien. It's really a different energy, but it's very good. What is great too is that I'm offering a free activation. I channeled it. It's called the Abundant Lightworker Activator. I will talk about that maybe in the next days. The link, I will put the link here too. You'll have a lot of links, but this one is free. It's an activation you can keep, and by playing it, you will definitely help yourself integrate all those energies. It was built not only to help you transmute everything more rapidly with ease and with less resistance, but it's also to activate you to your next level of intuitive empowerment wherever you're at on the scale, on the infinite scale of intuitive empowerment. So I will leave those two links, the Abundant Lightworker activator and the link to the YouTube channel in French. Until then, I'm sending you big hugs. Bye for now.